What up, family? Ghetto News Reporter Mary -20 Today is, it usually be Wicked Wednesday. I like to call it Wicked Wednesday, but I'm going to change the narrative. I'm going to call it Wandering Wednesday, August the 17th, 2022. Because there's a lot of people still out there wondering what's going on, kind of like the Marvin Gaye song. What's going on? We should know by now. You know, I've been on social media since 2007. This year being 2022, I'm kind of getting tired of myself. You know, at first when I got on social media, MySpace and YouTube, you know, a lot of people were a lot more conscious than they are now. There's a lot more conscious people out there, a lot of older people, and of course the younger people couldn't wait to show what they've learned and, you know, their experience, strength, and hope. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, my whole thing, me, Mary Lee, your Ghetto News reporter and originator of rap music since the age 8, 1975, was to bridge the gap and not make it where we are, you know, we're not even separate and equal. We're just separated, divided, and other people could come in on the tail end of a conversation and think they know some stuff and just, you know, ride the wave because they see that, you know, our people are not together. So, you know, that's where the, you know, divide and conquer come in at, you know, and how can you blame them? You know, they trying to eat also, right? But if we could teach them by being together, meaning people of color or whoever and stuff, that, you know, we're not, you know, divided nation or family. Because like the Bible said, a house divided cannot stand. And it's been proven more than one time, and I can understand why people haven't figured that part out. Even where I reside at, it's supposed to be like a government-funded program, you know, and basically everybody know who I am, and it's supposed to be group settings and things of that nature, and a drug-free environment, you know, and all that, you know. And if I can't, after 5 years, communicate with the ones around me, but still feel to a certain degree that I'm, you know, making some kind of progress, opposed to when I first got here, 6210 South Kenmore Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637. I get my address out because I'm an open book and there's, you know, cameras all around and stuff. My city, Chicago, and, you know, pretty much everybody on social media is an open book. It's not like it used to be where it was some privacy and, you know, people would pull out your picture, you know, in silence, like Eazy say, because my identity by itself causes violence. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it ain't supposed to. At least my identity is supposed to. It's supposed to wake people up to what's going on in life, and that's, you know, a lot of children still being violated. That's why I decided to stand up at the age of 6 in 1973, because I too, you know, was being violated, and, you know, I couldn't articulate the way most children, even at the age of 6, can, you know, to this day. But, you know, that let me know times are changing, and, you know, it's still hope for the ones out there who are being abused and misused and violated. You know, I realize now that the people who speak out against the predators and violators and things of that nature are the ones that get thrown under the bus. You know, I did a whole thing about Eartha Kitt. You know, Eartha Kitt, she was, you know, the first black lady that played in the Batman television series they used to come on TV. See, a lot of people don't watch TV and listen to music no more because social media has pretty much dominated the airwaves, and people don't appreciate the ones that came before them. They're too, you know, fixated on trying to get their brand or they buzz up, stay lit or whatever the case is, you know. And I understand that. Everybody want a chance, but when everybody tries to dominate one thing at the same time, basically that's like a whole bunch of people talking and nobody's listening. Now we can all sing together, but we all can't talk together. And I try to put a lot of people on, and me being, originator of rap music and gotten nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody came back, because that's what usually happened. They never come back for the originals and, and say thank you, or, here goes a little something, you got me through this, that, and the third, or whatever. And that's why we always stay stagnated and stuff. And, the next generation, just like this generation may know who I am, but the next generation, they really ain't going to too much care about the ones, that came before me or my generation, and definitely not even theirs, because they're going to be so self-centered. The world is becoming more and more selfish, and that's what I'm realizing, and more belligerent and, outspoken to people just because they think they know them from social media or whatever. Because, people can, you know, listen to my videos all day and read my raps and formulate whatever it is in their mind about me, and then they may see me, they may feel a good way or a bad way. Most of them, feel a bad way. Every now and then I get somebody that's willing to take a picture with me or whatever and stuff. I just be trying to, see the vibe of the street and, feel what's going on. But for the most part, these people want me to think that I'm riding like an Eminem wave or Oprah Winfrey wave, when I'm the one that made both of them relevant in most motherfuckers today, because I am the originator of rap music and stuff. And my story, my child abuse story in rap, is the reason why The Color Purple was put into movie form. Like they say, great minds think alike, and most ideas come from the ghetto and from people of color. And, of course, we've been getting exploited since forever and stuff. It's not just happening with me. I mean, I was born May 25th, 1967. It's been going on long before me. So, I got a lot of young, uh, conscious people out there, like Dane, Dane Calloway, Tariq, Nasheed. I wish they would get together with Cyrus Seti, Young Pharaoh, Sonetta, Brother Polite, Meaty X. If you don't like me, I understand. But if you came up and became motivated because of my story, the least you could do is come together and, show the next generation or the younger generation that, we can work together, meaning you all, if not with me. I would love to be on some of y'all platforms, but when you say Harriet Tubman, Dane Calloway said Harriet Tubman and Nat Turner was a fictional, and then he called people 40, 50-year-olds old and stuff. It's like, even if they was playing a role, it motivated us to think. You understand what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, most people playing a role ain't playing a role. I mean, I'm not playing a role. I'm for real. My story is real. You understand what I'm saying? Now, just because I don't have the views of, some of this mainstream stuff that's going on, mumble rap or whatever the case is, and I don't want to, disrespect the mumble rappers or whatever, but some of that stuff is really dumbed down and watered down. You know what I'm saying? If I was an alcoholic, I would want 100 proof. You understand what I'm saying? For real. I won't want no watered down drink, because I ain't going to get drunk. I'll just be wasting my money. I'm just telling you the truth. You understand what I'm saying? I don't drink, drug, smoke, or fornicate. I'm the perfect person to talk to and try to, pick my brain, if that's what you want to call it. But for some reason, people feel as though, okay, she's pretty much telling everything we need to know. We don't need to pay her or nothing like that. And I'm like, the best things in life is free. And the first thing that I gave away that I said I would do is my book. You understand what I'm saying? Rhymes, poems, and metaphors plus one song. I actually thought it was going to be my other book, Awarded State / Coming Out Hard and With God. But somehow or another, that one just got stolen and stuff. So I came up with Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song. And I gave it away, and it was a nice piece of literature, and I feel as though, it woke up the masses, but not enough to get them to stand up. Now they have a movie with Viola Davis, you understand what I'm saying? The King's Woman, or the Woman King, something like that. And me advertising is another thing, me being who I am, a native of the land, Chicago, and people act like they don't know, but really do know, and everything I touch and, mention, people tend to, follow and want to see what it's about and stuff. But when it comes to people doing the same for me, if I do that, then you'll blow up and then, people won't recognize me. It's like, look, how many times you want them to recognize you and stuff? Because if your brand is tight, it's like Burger King and McDonald's across the street from each other. Everybody ain't gonna like McDonald's, everybody ain't gonna like, Burger King and stuff. I mean, if they're not beefing, what the problem is and stuff. Everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna like me. But if we all have something in common, at least we could agree to disagree on certain things that we don't like about each other. Then maybe we can figure out what it is and why we don't like what it is we don't like about one another. And then we can, cut the beef all together and stuff out. You understand what I'm saying? Now, why a person don't like me, I personally don't know and really don't care, but because 9 times out of 10 is because they wish they would have came up with all this and stuff. I didn't even plan it. If I would have planned it, believe me, I wouldn't be in this trap building right now. I'm telling you, this was not my plan, for real. So I did work to try to salvage whatever, people didn't, violate and take and savage, and you understand what I'm saying, from it. And I think I did a pretty good job coming back after they, gave me cancer in 2016 and, you know, had me beat up and tased by the police and robbed, and, all my family, friends, and so-called Mary McNamara left me for dead and stuff. I think I made a pretty good comeback with the little chump change they left me or whatever and stuff. And so now I'm saying all this to say this. I'm going to just fall back and see, all the ones who wanted me out the picture, see how much they do. I've done a lot. I've proven who I am with the little resources, that I have. And most of them coming from people who've been through the same stuff, like Eartha Kitt. You understand what I'm saying, that I have gone through. You understand, like R. Kelly's going through, all that time and energy people spend honing their craft, and, Bill Cosby's, and then y'all let the white people off the hook and stuff. It's like, it's really weird and stuff, and the ones who try to throw me under the bus, it's just a matter of time before they get you all too. So that's why I say we need to come together, so when they do get one of you all, or one of us, if you want to call it that, we'll be able to support, so they won't get us all and stuff. Because the best joke I heard, and I don't think it was funny, is this white guy and his son. They was on the top of the hill, and they was looking down at some cows, and the son said to the father, "Hey, Dad, let's run down there and get one of them cows." And the father said, "No, we gonna walk down there and fuck them all." You understand what I'm saying? And that's what they did with us real motherfuckers and shit. You understand? They just kind of moseyed in like they moseying in now and stuff, acting as if they're friends and blended in, because, we're divided, scattered, and people just going for self, and that's what's killing us all and stuff. Selfish ass motherfuckers and shit. Now, it's okay to be a little selfish, but, if you live in a house with a person, and, you in one room and they in the other, and, y'all don't get along, there's something wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? You see each other every day and don't even say hello. But then something happened, then what? You expect me to help you? I can't keep pulling you out of shit. I've been pulling them out of shit since the age of 6, 1973. When you get a news reporter, Mary, like I said, I'm going to take a break from social media. Dane Calloway, don't be so closed-minded, because you're still young and you don't know everything, okay? And with that, step your game up. Peace.